Welcome back. All right, so this is the second cipher of today, and second and final cipher. So let's make these next 3 hours as productive as possible. I've actually, in between the breaks, so pretty much the first cipher. By the way, I'm Dwayne. How's everyone doing? If welcome, feel free to join the chat room and get your chat on, or if you have any questions, there's a section for that as well. But yeah. First cipher earlier, basically finished up all the post radio show stuff that I set to get done. So all that is done. That's cool. What else? Also, we spoke about I've been at work. I'm a Vonage developer advocate. I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage. And been working on some web components. And so built some web components for our client SDK and did as like a proof of concept, put it out there. People seem to dig it. And so now I'm adding the ability to style them. And so we spoke earlier about how I'm going to be using the parts, CSS part, to style, to allow developers using the web components to style it pretty much however they want. Pretty cool stuff. So there's a video earlier for that. You can check that out in our archive section. Which also reminds me that so in between the first cipher and the second cipher, I was doing some stuff like getting laundry and stuff done, but also pushed a new functionality to where, because I've been noticing they're giving a lot of links and going to different web pages during these break sessions. And I was like, should probably be able to, on the archive of the videos, have a list of the links that were mentioned, so that people can go and check them out. So over these between the ciphers, I got that functionality working. So like in my dashboard now, I can add links as we're talking about them, and then once that's over, and the archive is up on the videos archive page, if there are links, it will show the links, and I'll show it later, probably when we come back. I'll probably show the functionality. So that's pretty cool. And also I added it to, I could add it to previous videos as well, previous sessions. And so got that working too. So it seems to work. So we'll see. I did it kind of quick. What else? Yes, let me share my screen and so I can, oh, that's weird. Okay, I won't need audio. All right, share the screen here. All right, so now just to be familiar with what's happening when you're at the in the work session segments. I don't know what to call these things, but yeah, when you're in the get stuff done, this is similar to what it should look like. We've got the audio player here, so if you want to listen to some tunes and jam out while you're getting stuff done, there's that. You can also, if you like the track, support an artist and help spread the word. So you can tweet that you enjoyed that track that's playing. So there's that. Here's your to-do list. And so you add your task here. It shows up here. You can edit it, delete it, or set it as done. If you set it as done, it goes over to here. So you can click this and it will show all your completed tasks. You can also send a tweet. So if you're like, oh, I got a lot of stuff done, feels good, I want to send a tweet about this. You can send a tweet and it'll actually list your items that were completed. Cool. Here's a countdown timer. And so it lets you know when we're going to get into the break session, how much time you have left to work. If you don't have a thing that you want to work on, well, there's this view tutorials. And so I added some tutorials. I need to add more. But right now there's Free Code Camp, the Odin project, which I hear are good if you want to get started in if you want to see if you enjoy coding pretty much. So those are there, because I always feel like coding is amazing because you can just with like a little time, you don't have to there's no upfront cost really to test if you like it or not. And if you feel like you like it and you want to go further, then you can invest more time and or money into it. And so there's not too many things in the world where you can get a whole career and just kind of like test it for free sort of first. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool about technology and coding in general. So yeah, so we have the tutorials there. Also got some, again, like I mentioned, I work for Vonage, and so I got some tutorials of some stuff that I worked on. And so yeah, just, you know, if you take it, if you want to be able to set up an application to where you can like call yourself from your browser, or call your browser from a phone, or set up like a chat app, we got some tutorials there. And I wanted to, like, my goal is to make the tutorials as straightforward as possible and can be followed by and get it working by people of various experiences with coding. So whether you like brand new, hoping that the steps and explanations make sense, you're able to get things working, and not just get things working, but understand why things are working the way they are. So yeah, so you can check those out. If you have any issues or anything or feedback, please let me know. Always looking to better them. So those there. Then we have the Hako, which is help a creator / coder out. And you can create a Hako or you can view Hako. So if their Hako is currently going, you'll be able to view and jump in and maybe help somebody. Whole point of them is that, let's say you get stuck or you're working on something. With the Hako, you're able to create a room. And as the owner, you can share your screen. And then you're given a link that you can share on social media, and people can join your room if you let them, because you have the power. Like, you can see who wants to join, check out their profile, and see if you want to let them in, if you want to accept them into the room. And you can share your screen. And my hope is that people can come together and hopefully come to a solution that will help the owner of the room and stuff. So yeah, so there's that. And then, like I said, you'll be able to see if there are any Hakos happening, and you'll be able to jump in and, you know, we'll get invited. You have to request an invite to join. And then if you join, you get to see what everybody else is seeing and stuff. So yeah, cool. So that's that. Then if you're working on something cool, like I was mentioning the web component stuff I was working on and talking about how I'm styling it, you can sign up to do like a show and tell to showcase the cool thing you're working on or learning or what have you. So just like a lightning talk, and I'm big into lightning talks, especially when meetups were happening in person. I always try to jump on a lightning talk, and because it gives an opportunity to like better your speaking. And that's why I'm doing these as well, because I'm hopefully going to get better at public speaking and just speaking off the cuff kind of thing. So practice makes perfect, right? So I'm hoping that, hey, maybe you want to try it out, and maybe when meetups are happening in person again, you'll be able to give a lightning talk, because I always feel like a good opportunity to kind of like separate yourself from other folks and showing like, hey, this is what I'm interested in. This is where I'm at as far as understanding this thing. Maybe we can, if you like it as well, then we can talk about it and discuss it. And you never know, like if you're looking for a job, maybe something like that will come out of it. Who knows? But I just like being able to kind of share with where I'm at with what I'm working on. So yeah, so there's that. Cool. And then if you notice below this video, you'll see 3 buttons. There's one to open a closed caption, because I have speech recognition happening, and hopefully it's pretty accurate. It's automatic and AI and stuff that I don't know about, but it's built into the browser, so I used it. There's also add a clip and create highlights video. So if there's anything that you like that happened during these break sessions, you're able to kind of clip out a segment. And at the end, you get 5 segments. Then you just hit create a highlight video. That packages everything up. And then once we stop broadcasting, it sends it off to the back end, does a bunch of stuff, and it will let you know. So once we go back, once I hit stop broadcast and you're back in the work mode, this will say status submitted. And then when it's done doing whatever it's doing in the back end, it will say status done like this and have a button that says view. And then you'll be able to check out the video that was compiled, customized also. It has like your username in there, so it's pretty cool. And then so you can download it if you like, you know, because I upload these to Instagram as well. And there's a button to tweet, to send a tweet. And what happens is your video is the preview for the archive video link. So pretty cool stuff, I think. And yeah, there's that. So check that out if you want. You can see examples on my timeline on Twitter. So lifelong dev on Twitter. And also up here, we got the shop. So we got all type of t-shirts and things, so there's that. And then subscribe. So all the upcoming dates for these ciphers are on. If you go there to subscribe, it'll list them all. I probably need to add, what month are we in? August, probably September. I need to add September. But yeah, so you can actually subscribe to specific times, or you can all of them. And right before, like when the site is live, I send out a notification that pops up on your computer. Whatever computer you signed up with, you subscribed with, it'll show up and pop up on there. Pretty cool stuff built in the web. Kind of amazing. So I'm super happy I got that working. And then you can log out if you're logged in or what have you. So, and then home has a bunch of other stuff too. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So let me see here. Stop the screen share. So yeah, so hopefully whatever it is that you're working on, you'll make some progress in it. Let me see here. I'm just going to give me a second while I set up the timer for y'all to get back to work. But again, thank y'all for hanging out. The next cipher, the next session, next break session. By the way, these happen 15 minutes after the hour if you kind of want to time it that way. Probably go and look at the new functionality that I added for adding links and stuff. It wasn't anything much. It was pretty good because all this stuff is pretty much there. It's just about adding yet another little thing to the database and then reading from the database. And so, yeah, may show that. So we'll see. And then also, if there's no like show and tells, anybody sign up, then we're going to go take a look at an artist's website and stuff. And so I spoke about it on Twitter. It's fascinating, but I'm a fan of the artist. And so I kind of wanted to, I'm sure probably a lot of people know of this artist too, because out of everybody that we've spoken about so far, it's probably like has the largest audience. And so play a couple of my favorite tracks from like way back. And yeah, we'll take a look at the website and we'll talk about all that stuff. All right. So I think that's it. Thank y'all for hanging out. I'm going to get y'all back to being productive, hopefully, and whatever it is that you're working on. And if you need anything, feel free to reach out on Twitter or what have you. Maybe I should come up with some way to set up something here. I don't know. We'll see. But for right now, it's about focusing and getting stuff done. All right. So hopefully you're working on something and it's something that you enjoy or what have you. So cool. Thanks. And I'm going to be out of here. So let me set this up. All right, cool. So yeah, let me know if there's anything you're working on, need help with or anything like that. So, all right, again, thanks y'all. Share my screen because we got to do this outro properly. That's what we do. We do it properly here. All right, cool. So again, thanks y'all. And yeah, see you later. Press play.
But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never